Encloud is a modular and interoperable software that enables organizations to deploy machine learning and AI like LLMs in a private, confidential, and auditable manner. These features are increasingly important as businesses move toward hybrid cloud architectures to optimize performance and cost of deployment. To achieve the required privacy standards, encloud employs confidential virtual machines that create a trusted execution environment, AES 256 encryption scheme, an encryption key release for valid environments and workloads. Encloud will imminently release beta access to our products, and have prepared a demo to share how LLMs can be leveraged for simple inference using the encloud confidential computing architecture with a pre-trained open-source model, Vicuna LLM, and its fast chatbot. The demo involves encloud's Sentinel and Guardian products working in cohesion to perform inference using encrypted prompts on the fast chat deployed inside a confidential virtual machine on Google Cloud. For this, the workload is hosted on Docker Hub as a container image, and has a defined workload hash that can be used to verify it. The encrypted prompt is hosted on the client's internal private IPFS cluster. The client wants to ensure that the encrypted prompt, due to its sensitive nature, is only decrypted for the right container workload, and with guarantees that the workload is executing inside a valid confidential virtual machine. For this, the client runs encloud's Sentinel server inside its infrastructure as a key release mechanism for the encrypted prompt. Sentinel has policies to validate that the Guardian CVM requesting access to encryption keys is running inside a valid AMD SEV enclave on Google Cloud, is booted up without any modifications or malicious code, and is deployed with the approved workload. Next, the client triggers the run command using encloud, at which stage a new Guardian CVM is spun up on Google Cloud. The Guardian CVM boots up and requests access to encryption keys from Sentinel by sending its attestation report to Sentinel over an encrypted channel. Guardian constructs its attestation report inside the AMD SEV enclave-based TE, and hence this report construction cannot be tampered with. The report involves PCR values sourced from the VM's TPM, the hash of the workload, and a Google Cloud-based signature confirming that the VM is booted up inside an AMD SEV enclave. This report is validated by Sentinel and keys released to the Guardian CVM based on successful attestation, or in the case of unsuccessful attestation, the process is halted. The run command that the client constructs includes the IPFS CID for the encrypted prompt, the Docker image tag for the Vicuna fast chatbot, the Sentinel endpoint for key release, and the working directory inside the container. Once the command is run, the process described earlier starts to execute, with the Guardian CVM being provisioned on Google Cloud. In the bottom terminal, the client can actively monitor requests coming into Sentinel from Guardian CVM to access the encryption keys for the encrypted prompt. At first, the Guardian CVM performs a TLS handshake with the Sentinel server to ensure communication is secure. Next, the Guardian CVM downloads the fast chat Docker image and constructs the attestation report, which it shares with Sentinel. Sentinel has been configured by the client prior, to ensure release of keys is made to the appropriate Guardian CVM with the right workload. After validation of the attestation report, Sentinel releases the encryption keys safely to the Guardian CVM, which is able to use these keys to decrypt the prompt and run inference using it. Once inference is performed, Guardian encrypts any outputs and stores them to the client's private IPFS cluster. The Guardian CVM is then spun down along with any client metadata and encryption keys deleted. The client is able to query the job metadata and download the results from the IPFS cluster to its local file system. The job metadata includes detailed information for auditability and tracking of inputs and outputs. As is seen, the outputs from the Guardian CVM are encrypted. The client can use their encryption key to decrypt the outputs and view the result of the inference. This ensures end-to-end privacy for the client when using the Vicuna fast chatbot. the client's input prompt, the inference of the output by the LLM inside the confidential virtual machine, and the output are all in encrypted state. This completes the demo for encloud's Sentinel and Guardian products that are soon to be open for beta access. If you are interested, then please sign up on our website today.